Hey friends, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name's Justin and I used to be a pro MMA fighter. Right now I am training for an Olympic distance triathlon that I intend to win, and I'm also training at the same time for a pro jiu-jitsu match that I also intend to win, and I'm struggling. Today's going to be very difficult for me. I have a very long workout. It's going to happen over here on the indoor trainer. It's going to be the longest indoor ride I've ever done. But because I'm a regular person with a regular job, I also have a bunch of meetings and sales calls I have to do. And I got to pick the kids up in a little bit from school, so not a lot of time to waste. Let me get changed, hop on the bike, and we'll talk about balance.
What I have today is 90 minutes, and that's a long time to be sat inside on the trainer. But within that 90 minutes, I have three 15-minute blocks of pretty high intensity. I also have a sales call in like 11 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the warm up now, hop off. I'll talk to this guy for a few minutes and handle all that stuff. Then I'll hop back on, do that 15-minute effort, and then we'll talk some more. All right. Hope this guy doesn't notice I was just pedaling and slightly out of breath. Okay, first interval done. It was pretty good. Felt pretty good physically. Physically, for this prep, I feel great. I feel really solid in the training. Had some good jiu-jitsu rounds last night, and that was a lot of fun. And the hardest part for me in this whole prep is not the physical side, even though that's hard. It's the time management like we're seeing today. I have to remind myself that I'm not a professional athlete in this video, and you're probably not a professional athlete watching this video. We all have lives and families and jobs and things we have to do. Sometimes it's okay to prioritize that and just get the training in when you can. I have a few more intervals to do. I'm going to crank on those, and then we'll talk about some strategies that I've been using recently that have let me get like 95% of the work in that I need to get, so maybe it can help you too. Okay, maybe I was a little overconfident in these intervals because that second one is a lot harder than the first one, and I'm a lot sweatier now near the end than I was after the first one. Of course, the rest interval is when I gotta go up this super steep hill. Alright, I'm calling it like 10 minutes early. I'm not gonna do the full cool down because I have a big cramp in my leg and I'm hurting, so it is what it is. All showered, cleaned up, and I'm just waiting for the kids at school. It's snowing in March in New Jersey, so I'm not pleased, but I'm still going to give you some tips on how I manage my schedule and how you can make the most out of yours. First of all, you should do what I'm doing right now. Use the same time twice. I have to sit here in line for the kids, so why not film a video while I do it? Do you have to take a bunch of calls or listen in on meetings? You can use that time to stretch or foam roll or take care of your active recovery. And if you watched my last video, which is linked above and below, you know that I'm currently using AI to help me with the planning and prep for these events that I have coming up. So watch that video and use some of those tips there. But I think that's a great scheduling tool, and I think scheduling is a super important thing for getting stuff done. Just knowing when I need to do things, and I can manage my time easier as opposed to just trying to wing it and hoping I find the time to do what I need to do. Also, knowing that time is at a premium, I try to make the most out of every training session, whether it's a swim or a run or a bike or going to jiu-jitsu. I try to go in with purpose and not just do like, quote unquote junk sessions. Everything needs to be good because time is limited, so there's no sense in wasting time on training sessions that don't really count. But I think the most important tip that I can give you is just be kinder to yourself and accept the fact that you might have to miss some training sessions. There might be time when you have something booked and life gets in the way and you can't do it, and that is not the end of the world. It's okay. Just show up for the next one. I hope this video helped. I hope that some of these tips can improve your own training and your scheduling and all that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.